Hello everyone, this is Beth from Pearltreasuredesigns. What would you make is the challenge, and my title is Would You Make This? We're going to start with a crate, transform it into a usable planter. And we're getting started here. I'm getting ready to show you basically the blank slate that we're going to be starting with in these wood crates that I picked up at Hobby Lobby and Walmart. They have gone up in price, so look around, and I would thrift these if I could find them at my local thrift store. But what I'm going to do now is get ready to burnish the wood so that we kind of charcoal the outside of it to protect it, number one, from the elements. I am going to complete this on all sides, including the ends, so that the weather doesn't try to tear the wood components apart in a short term. So I'm trying to extend the life of my planters. And as you can see, we're burnishing all the sides. I am using a Dremel burning tool, and you will get quite a bit of uses out of this. So I loved using this thing. And you know, if you go over it dark enough, you can get different shades. Even strokes works best with this. You know, I find myself making little burn holes, literally, in the wood if you're not using even strokes with the burning tool. And word to the wise, use the lock button when you got the Dremel going. Otherwise, you're going to wear your hand out. How would I know? Anywho, continued burning all of the crates that I have in store for my planter arrangement. Okay, these woods were pine, and some had thicker diameters than the other. But be mindful too when using the burning tool. The flames that you see is literally fat lighter in the wood itself. Short, here we go, guys. What would you make is the open invite challenge hosted by OK at Home DIY, guest host KraftyLeeny, and host Connie's Creative Creations. Hashtag what would you make? Every once a month, and so look for that. And we are continuing with this project. I chose to stain the burnished wood with an vintage aqua stain. I love what it does to the wood, making it look very aged with the burning aspect to the wood. Okay. Now, up until this point, it did take me a couple of hours to burnish all of the wood parts that I wanted stained. So we're just getting ready here to do this. I did choose some wide brushes that I picked up at Walmart in the arts and crafts section, because they said that it takes a wider load of stain, and I didn't want to be there all day. So I'm going to run through this just for a minute or so, and you get the idea. We're going to fast forward this to get through this mundane process of watching me stain crates. But you can see that the color, it just grabbed onto that charcoal wood and really did a nice job mixing and blending with that semi-charcoal surface. I'm really pleased with how it came out. I was very specific in making sure to soak the ends of the wood with the stain to help with you know, some level of protection. I will at some point go ahead and polyurethane these for added protection from the weather and maybe some waterproofing. I haven't quite decided what I wanted to do with that. But you can see the stain application is going well, And I did like the fact that it went on evenly and I didn't have stroke marks after this dried. So we're going to continue with that. And I did do every single surface on my crates. I didn't want the bare wood showing on the inside of my crates. So I did choose to stain that with the Vintage Aqua stain as well. And you're going to see quite the contrast from the burned wood to the natural wood. I really love how these came out. So a generous portion of stain, and it just really soaked in very, very quickly. This stain is ready to dry in 1 hour after application. So I did make myself a bunch of these planters all at one time of different sizes, and I plan to use them for herbs and repotting some of my succulents that I have in my yard. So this is the painstaking process of getting everything covered, and you'll get to see the fast forward rendition of this in just a few seconds here. So let's look at that and see what you think. Even though it is time consuming, it's worth the effort with the results that you'll get from this. And I didn't miss a spot. So you get in between those slats and the inside and the corners and everything, and you'll be very pleased with how it comes out. And we're just going to continue this process for all of the crates that you'll see listed in the reveal. This is literally me putting the plastic liner inside the boxes with a standard staple gun, folding back the plastic, tying, cutting what I needed to for excess off. It's not going to be waterproof. I did poke holes in the bottom for drainage, and that way it doesn't flood my plants when I get ready to put them in these planters. This did take some time, but I'm pretty happy with the results. Here's the final reveal. I did add leather straps and decorative elements to the leather because they are going to be outside by my pool area. These came out beautiful. Enjoy the bloopers.